What's happening, Mel? Dell? Dell. I saw a medic. Mel. Hi. What's happening? Alright, let's get myself situated here. Got some live cameras going on from National Park Service. Checking out some of that stuff. Oh. Why Nick Fuentes is so popular? I don't really care. Bunch of Discords and messengers. I am doing good. How are you? Oh, man. I would love to try to figure out. I need to do get something set up here for multiple people, huh? Get you in here on a live stream. Goof around. I got some cookies today and some milk. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one's upside down. Ugh. Good gravy. All right. I'm good. The boys and I just got back down to the house from fried chicken, fries and cupcakes. Fries and cupcakes. I like cupcakes. Give me some cupcakes. That is cute. Look at the little bears. Aw. Isn't that adorable? Oopsie. We got some snow. Where is that? That is Baikal. Live Baikal. What is Baikal? B-A-I-K-A-L. I don't know. It's negative 40 degrees there, though. Maybe Saturday evening if you were on after the dark. Bet that's when they will do after dark. Oh, you mean like, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. After dark. Is that the, Mikey and them thing? What is it? Credence, Mikey? Done. Birthday dinner for Tucker, even though his birthday is Friday. Yes, that is freaking cold. That is cold. I'm trying this an extra hour earlier just to find out maybe we can get lucky and get some people to hang out in here. Oops, somebody else just stopped in. Welcome to the show. Checking out some cams from around the world. Talking about some weird topics, maybe some news or something. Who knows? That is cold, though. Look at that. There we go. 40 degrees. That is nuts. Those polar bears, I don't know if they're polar bears or not, but they're cute. The Riffles area of Brooks River in Alaska. It's just 100 yards from downstream from Brooks Falls, and its favorite spot of mama bears, their cubs, and young subadult bears. Watch live and learn about Katmai's brown bears and explore. Huh. That's adorable. Hey, Jackie. Grizzlies from Alaska. That is cute, though. That is cute. Did you see the white bears that were on there just a moment ago, too? That was pretty neat. Lynn, how you doing? Got Jackie and Lynn and Dell in here. Nice. Hey, now, Jackie. Oh, yeah. Good to see ya. That is cute. Looks like they're trying to eat each other's face. That was a weird looking salt truck. A small Siberian town. Okay. Hey, Winnie, where is Baikal at?
Oh, Lake Baikal. It's a huge lake in Siberia, Russia. Actually, it's the deepest and oldest freshwater lake in the world. So, if you're ever feeling like you want to go somewhere remote and absolutely stunning, that's where Baikal is hanging out.
Hmm. It looks cold there right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Lake Baikal is definitely a chilly spot, especially this time of year. Siberia and warm don't exactly go hand in hand, but it's beautiful in its own frosty way. Keep warm wherever you are.
I wonder if they have a Siberia, like the lake. I wonder if they got a lake cam for that. Let's see. Um, let's see. Live lake. I probably spelled that wrong. Yeah, I don't. Well, on top of spelling it wrong. Going on a second date tomorrow evening and a movie at his place. Nice. Awesome. Watch the Netflix. Make sure you have a heater so you're not chilling. No, I was kidding. No, it's cool though. Awesome. Christmas Town. I actually have that. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. Da, da, da. Well, it's here somewhere. There it is. Ooh, negative 16 right now. Negative 16 degrees in Christmas Town. That's colder. That's the all-time record so far. Look at the temperature thing down, that little thermostat. I didn't notice that before. It goes all the way down to like negative 45, negative 50. Holy shoot. I have... I don't think I've really actually had a date in a long time. Like an actual go out on a date? I don't think so. I really don't know. In fact, I'm kind of nervous to even date anymore because I don't even know what to do. Negative 16. That's freaking cold. How cold is it there in Baikal right now?
So right now, Lake Baikal is sitting at around 3.5 degrees Celsius, which is definitely pretty cold. Stay cozy where you are.
Well, that's different than the negative 40 that it says.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely a big difference. Sometimes forecasts or readings can vary depending on the source or if they're measuring at night versus day. But either way, Lake Baikal does get seriously frigid. Stay warm and let me know if there's anything else you need.
Does Baikal normally end up being a negative 40 degrees Celsius currently?
Well, Lake Baikal can get extremely cold in the heart of winter, but negative 40 Celsius is more of an extreme low that might happen in the depths of Siberian winter, like in January or February. Right now, in November, it's generally cold, but not quite that extreme yet. So it's not the norm for it to be at negative 40 this early in the season. But it's Siberia, so it definitely can get there eventually.
What about the village temperature right now?
So right now, one of the villages by Lake Baikal, Lake Listvianka, is at about minus 6 degrees Celsius, around 21 degrees Fahrenheit, and some other nearby spots are a little colder or a little warmer. So definitely chilly, but not quite that negative 40 right now.
Oh, that's still cold. Oh man, dating is rough. I like that. That's a great way to be. Be yourself. If you don't, that's a great way to be. If you don't like me for who I am, piss off, Lou. Oh, my page isn't locked down. I better lock that down. I don't know where that went. I need to move this camera. There we go. That's better. All right. Nice. Not quite Brady Bunch status. Nothing wrong with the Brady Bunch, by the way. Great show. Actually, friends on Facebook with Cindy Brady. Susan Olsen, which was Cindy Brady. I'd like to see if I can get her on here sometime, but she's really political, and I'm trying to step away from that. But super awesome to have her on there. Every now and then I'll comment, she'll comment back, so it's kind of cool. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, man. Dating's I think tough for me being 47, so my kids are, teenagers and home for another 5 years. So it's a little tricky because most people that's 47 have grandkids, and I'm not even there yet. So it's kind of hard to get somebody to be cool with that and all that. A lot of people are either, if you're a Trump supporter, swipe left. I hear that a lot. That just annoys the crap out of me. Or don't want kids, already had them, which you don't really want them around anyway. So that's cool that they kind of weed themselves out. And I don't know, it's just horrible. Okay, so you know what I mean then. If your kids are 4 and 7, you know what I mean. It's hard to find anybody, because at that point, if your kids are 4 and 7, let's just say 7. So on average, back in the day, you would have been 27. So 18 to 20 years old, having kids back in the day, back when my parents were young, and it's tough because they're like, oh, you got people your age and they're already done and they have their grandkids coming over and they're spoiling them and sending them home, and then they're walking around the house naked. You can't do that. So it's like it's a whole different world. I tend to like to date younger anyway, and that's a good thing for me because my kids being teenagers, it's closer. It's better, I think, all around. Just it's I don't know. I think the dynamic's better than if I was to date somebody 50, 55, 60, you know what I mean? It's pretty much their grandparents' age or something. It'd be kind of weird for a step-parent. Yeah, see, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm 38 and mine are 11 and 9, and I don't want to birth anymore. I am fixed, so I have no worries about that. I got neutered a month before my son was born. So I am golden. Although sometimes it was like, man, I kind of missed out. Be kind of cool to have another one or two, but nah, I'm over it. I'm over it. My stepmom was, I can imagine. My stepmom growing up was, well, she was something else. I'll just put it that way. Yeah. 12 years older than you. My stepmom was 9 years older than me. Keep in mind, though, my parents are also 20 years older than me, so it's not a whole lot different. My ex-wife is 9 years younger than me. It's just a thing. She said I could call her mom. Yeah, some people can do that. Some people can't. My stepdad to me is a dad also, and I have a real dad. I get along with my dad great. Who knows? He could be watching this show. If he is, hi, Dad. My stepdad wouldn't be watching because it's just not his thing. But if he does, hi, Dad. Like, I got a couple of them. And I have a mom, my stepmom, my first stepmom, my dad's second wife, was a bitch. I'll just say it. She was not even, to me, it's my opinion, but she was not very nice. And karma bit her in the ass, and she's going to deal with that the rest of her life. So, kudos to karma. And Dad's third wife, we thought was really nice too. It was a Mexican lady from Mexico, and turned out to be not so nice. So, yeah, if you happen to be watching, go fuck yourself. And yeah, so there's that. Right, there you go. Man who's finally a man who's not physically broken, right? Good, or mentally for that matter. My boy's stepmom said to call her mom, but I said no. I am in their lives, and she hasn't been in the picture but like the last 2 or so years, and isn't kind of them. Yeah, for me, I've probably told the story a couple times. My stepdad was actually my church bus driver. And there's a whole long story about how I ended up going to church. And it was Wednesday church. The friends that lived on my dirt road with me said, hey, we're going to church on Wednesday for youth group. Do you want to go? I asked Mom. She said yes. We weren't really a churchy type. And I went with my friends, and it happened to be one of the drivers for the church bus was my stepdad in the future. And I introduced my mom and my stepdad to each other. A huge, beautiful story, and 30-something years later, they're still married. So I called him Dad a lot more when we were first together, and then we ran into a few little issues because, you know, I was stubborn and a teenager, and so I stopped calling him Dad as much, but it's all good. He has been there for me through thick and thin, and both of them have. And man, I'm blessed to have two dads. This is Maui. We're on the Maui Wowie webcam. Check that out. 20 minutes into the show. I'm going to switch over to there. So we started off with the bears here that are still eating each other's face. And then we went to Baikal. And now we're at Maui Wowie. Workmate told me this guy was bad news, but honestly, he's the sweetest guy I ever met. You know, serial killer said the same, yeah. So, all right, we'll see you soon. I actually just heard a story similar to that, but so as soon as you said that, it brought me up to one of the things I was just watched yesterday. But yeah, go put those kids to bed. That's awesome, Jack. I have a friend who always was negative. You say she's not gonna like my shows now, but her choice is. Yeah, I think it's important if the kids feel that feeling. It's one thing, but don't make them feel that feeling. You know what I mean? Like I said, my step-parents my stepmom was always my stepmom. I never called her mom, I don't think. She's been there. She was there since 2000 or 2001. She moved here from Mexico and then left my dad like 2 years ago when he was at work. Seems to be a trend. Took half his shit, and she can fuck off. A month before he retired at that. Took all of his shit. Even took retirement money that was there before her. Took half the house money that was there before she was even there. Just a ridiculous excuse of a human. She's got karma coming too. Or she's already dealing with it. One of the two. He showed me fatigues with blood stain on them. What? Oh, you're the current one? Oh goodness. Huh. That's cool. He's a vet though. Kudos to him for that. Definitely kudos. I love vets. And who knows? Maybe somebody's just saying he's bad news because some people just don't like strong-headed people. And if he's a vet, vets don't take shit. You know, it is what it is. They don't take shit, and they just want to be left alone and enjoy life. And some people can't handle that, you know, or some people push buttons and are just, I don't know, dicks. This one here showed a bunch of trains going through just a moment ago. At one time, look at this. That's a lot of frickin' railroad tracks. How do you keep track of all those trains zipping through there? Can I go backwards? Will it let me go backwards? Yeah, look at this. Isn't that crazy? That is in Tokyo. Okay, that makes sense. Tokyo. Or further out, Tokyo. Leavenworth, Washington's live camera. I think this is where the boom trucks were sitting on the side of the road. Look at the horse and carriage. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. It's crazy. I could have taken half of my ex's retirement, but I didn't. I just wanted to safely get me and the boys away and get the kids and the house. He could keep his stuff. Right on. You have to keep all the ammo. Nice. He had a moment of PTSD and got arrested. His ex is petty and used his youngest. Oh, I hate that. Mine did too. A couple times actually used my kids against me, and that was horrible. It sucks when you can't even be anywhere around. The woman who drank every single day called me the alcoholic because she was trying to get her way. But, you know, that's what it is. A little mukbang on the chocolate chip cookies. PTSD is hard. If he knows how to stay away from the triggers and verbalize when it's bothering him, then that may help. That is true. I don't mind having some drinks. Like I haven't had a drink now. I'm not counting because I don't really care, but I don't even know. 2 months maybe? Give or take a couple weeks? I don't really know. I'm thinking a couple months. I only drink on a Friday, maybe a Saturday, maybe a couple during the week. Not every day. Just if the spirit moves me, I'd be like, okay, I'll have one. That was it. But I think I mentioned it yesterday or the other day, is that I would never really drink much unless I have a DD. If I had a DD and I knew I didn't have to worry about it, then yeah, I get a little bit too tipsy, but I just talk too much. I'm a happy drunk. So I don't get mad when I'm drunk. The kids used to laugh because they were like, "Dad, you going to drink tonight?" And I said, "Sure, yeah, my buddies and I are going to drink out here in the back porch." And they knew they were going to get their way, because if I was drinking, they could say, "Hey, Dad, can I play video games?" I'd be like, "Yep." "What time are you going to bed?" "I don't know, sometime later," you know, because it's a Friday or Saturday. So, "Hey, Dad, can I get snacks?" "Yep, go for it." You know, I was drinking, having a good time. I didn't care, you know. So they kind of liked it when I did, because they got to get away with more. Mine wasn't violent. Mine was just a lot. It was just a lot to deal with. In fact, after the second time we weren't together anymore, I couldn't even fathom drinking. I couldn't enjoy one. I couldn't enjoy one with friends, because it was such a bad experience of the stuff that I had to deal with that I just couldn't. It's almost like a PTSD kind of thing. I just couldn't take it. Here is the elbow room's back patio, side patio, a patio. Is that a fire truck? That's a fire truck. Just kind of parked out there by the elbow room. Almost looked like a hose going across the road, but I don't think it is. Hi, Wahoo! Wahoo! Welcome to the show. Good to see you. We're going through the cameras and just checking out what's out there. We still got the bears kissing. They've been going at this for a while now. Like they literally have been doing that for a long time. Not much going on in Maui. Well, that water must be cold because there's really nobody out there. Trains again. Oh, now it's dark. It wasn't dark a minute ago. So when we first started the live, it was somewhere about, I don't know, about here.
No worries at all. I know it can be a bit of a puzzle with all these different...
What are you talking about? I didn't unpause you. Oh, it still says I have 15 minutes later. I wonder if I can refresh it and it goes away. Let's see. No, it still says 15 minutes left. We're going to leave that on here because, hold on, cancel that. Because her voice changes.
No problem at all. We can just roll with it. If there's anything else you need, just let me know anytime.
Yeah, tell me a good joke, like a really, really good joke you got to dig deep down in the internet for. Like, make it a really, really good joke that will make anybody laugh.
All right, let me dig into the virtual comedy vault. Here's one that usually gets a chuckle. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field.
You use that all the time. Would you delete that one finally? How about another joke?
Absolutely. That one's officially retired from the set list. Here's a fresh one for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Hope that one hits the mark.
Sadly, you've used that one already too.
Ah, noted. Let's dig a little deeper into the comedy vault then. How about this one? Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. Hopefully that one's a brand new chuckle for you.
Goodness.
Glad you liked it. I'll keep that one in the rotation for a good laugh. If you need more jokes or anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, tell me a joke about a race car.
Sure thing. Here you go. Why did the race car always bring a map to the track? Because it didn't want to go down the wrong lane and end up on a circuitous route. A little play on words for the racetrack vibe.
Anywho. Welcome to the shit show. Any abuse would be the final draw for me, especially if he let his hand on me, right? That makes sense. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody at all. Which is really irking me about some of these cases going on right now, like the cruise ship girl and the just a bunch of stuff going on with people. That annoys me. Winnie needs a new joke writer. I know. We keep hearing the same ones. Pick a subject. Let me see if we can just do a random subject for a joke. Be like, hey, Winnie, we want to joke about, I don't know, what's a good subject? Where is this? This is Vancouver. Vancouver's live cam cruise ships. hate these earbuds. I see no cruise ship. But that's a cool building, though. I'd hate to be the one changing the bulbs up on the roof. But pretty cool. Virgin Hotels in Vegas. I must have changed the screen because I don't remember seeing that last time. Dublin, Ireland. I realized I had to leave when he told my oldest that I was going to. Right on. Nice. That's yeah. That is crazy. There is so much violence. That makes sense. I hope so too, Del. I do. I hope so too. You have charming young lads, and I love that they play sports. I hope you don't mind me saying that. And love their mom and want to take care of her. I just think that's super awesome. I really do. There's not a whole lot going on there, but that is still a pretty sight. That building on the corner is something about Guinness. I can't read it. The Temple Bar. Well, you know, if whatever I say, I wouldn't say intentionally to say the wrong thing anyway, not on purpose. But yes, very, very nice young lads, and I hope they both win soon. I really do. What the Coast Guard ship in San Diego? Boy, that is such a plain-looking ship, but I bet you it's high-tech as crap. They're getting ready to throw the ropes over. Got the tugboat hooked up. Such an awesome sight. I love that. Oh, did they move the boat? They moved the boat? I think they moved the boat. No way. Or is it just dark? I think they moved it. They moved it. All right. So in this picture on the very left, there was a Carnival cruise ship. And I was wondering if it was the same Carnival cruise ship that the girl was murdered on, supposedly. Could have been, possibly, I guess, alleged, I guess you'd say. I don't know. But that ship was right there, and now it's not right there. That's weird. I think Tucker has one game in January, and Luke still has a few. My boys now look up to some of my cousins and uncles now that we've been going to church with them. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Cruises kind of scare me. I guess I'd have to do it during a time that we're not looking at hurricanes and I don't know. You see the horror stories in the videos of, you know, these ships all rocking around and all their shit going everywhere, and it just doesn't really I don't know, you know, or and there's a lot of cruise ships. I don't know. It probably would be fun. It probably would be. I know people spent on cruise ships and they had no problem. I don't know. As long as you don't find me under a bed, that'd be good. Too soon? Probably. All right. Oh my. They're still trying to eat each other. There is a fish jumping out of the water. Yeah, Bear, right there. Looked like he was over there. Go get the fish. Must be mating season. Look at this. Make out with me. Make out with me. You're still cute. You're handsome. I'm going to eat your face. Wonder which one's the female. I don't mind crowds. Del Cruise is nice when you go with people who are fun to be around. I think a cruise would be cool. Oh, they moved the camera to that one. Oh, look at that one. That camera's boring. So's that one. More trains. There's just so many trains cruising through there. How do they not ever end up on the wrong path? I want to go somewhere when a hurricane makes landfall. Like right there in the middle of it. I've been in tornadoes, earthquakes, and now need a hurricane. Blow me away. They're having some foreplay. At least somebody's getting some. I went there. I'm getting chocolate chip cookies. I ain't complaining. See, I hate these headphones, but if I put my other headphones on, it just looks weird. Put my big old earmuff headphones on. See, I can put these ones on, but they just look stupid. Hurricane season in the Western Hemisphere is from June till November. I don't know. I'd probably do that. I'd probably go on a cruise ship. Let's see, where are we at? Now look, there's another cruise ship sitting right there in Sydney, Australia. Man. Let's see what other live cams are out here. There's San Diego webcam, which I think we just looked at. I think that's the one with the Navy ship. Nope. What kind of ship is that? Is that like an ore ship or something? That is a weird shape. Oh, there's another view of it. They got cameras everywhere there. What kind of ship is that? I only looked at your face, though. I don't even remember you wearing headphones. Tortoises rush to save a friend. I like that video. I've seen that a long time ago. Aww. Polar bear. The big old polar bear sleeping. Got his own blanket on. Huh. So here's something for you, you ladies, and gents, if you're here. What would be a good thing to do for a video for an hour or two at night to keep people's attention? Like to make people want to show up? What could be done on a weekly basis? Like, not weekly, daily basis. That is a cute. Oh, aw. Their noses are a little weird. That's cool, though. Aw. All right, what else is there? We have that one. We have that one. Barnegat Lighthouse. There's a Barnegat Lighthouse, whatever that is. Wow, that lighthouse looks a little weird. I don't think the camera's working. What? An underwater camera? No way. What? Is that real? You'll see a lot of people from Europe and elderly from the New England cruise ships in the Caribbean during February. Huh. That is crazy. I'm opening so many pages. Body cams, courts, random reaction videos, maybe. I don't know. That's good. I think as long as I'm commentating, I can look at the other cameras. That poor girl. That Court TV one right there. That poor girl. That's the one I did a short little video on earlier. That's so sad. She was the one found on the cruise ship. Step sibling. I don't know if I can play that. I think
in the process, my oh my, how those ships have continued to be amazing fun machines. Our secret sauce, combining the pure...
Yeah.
The time of your life, you go there, woo! You know, it's lots of fun. You're out at sea. You're
Vinny.
And for Anna Kepner, 18-year-old high school senior from Florida, it was supposed to be a great trip. She went with her dad, siblings, stepmom, and her children, and it was like a very Brady cruise for this family. But it turned very tragic because Anna Kepner...
What was that? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, go ahead. You're welcome.
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Having that Sprite now? Yeah. Yeah. You're fine.
It looks like I have a big old beer.
Big old beer. Big old Sprite beer. Sprite beer. Lynn and Dell and one or two other people that haven't showed up in a while. It says current 3 only, but it's only saying that because it counts who's chatting. It doesn't count who doesn't chat. Get that thing off the screen.
This is my beer, guys.
That is her beer, guys.
Okay,
Love you, sweetie. But that is sad, that whole thing with that.
was found dead on that ship. And we've got some more details tonight. First, from the Daily Mail. The body of a high school cheerleader found dead on board a Carnival cruise ship was found wrapped in a blanket and stuffed under a bed.
What kind of shit is that, right? Like, I don't know if anybody wants to hear that, but holy crap. So I'm saying, what is this world coming to? I mean, I know this shit's been going on forever, and we're just getting more and more aware of everything going on. Yeah, it is really sad.
Wrapped in a blanket stuffed under a bed. Sources have now told Daily Mail that Anna complained of feeling unwell on the evening of the 6th while she was eating dinner and headed back to her cabin.
Hi, Luke. How you doing? Keep taking care of Mama. Not that one. Not that one. The polar bear is sleeping. Santa Claus Village. He looked at me and said, Mom, he said, what's up? What's up, Luke? Yes. So, if you haven't heard of that story yet, she was on a family cruise with her dad, stepmom, and stepbrothers. She was sharing a room with one of her stepbrothers. She was found the day after she said she was sick. She wasn't feeling well at dinner time, so she went back to her room. And the next day, about 11:30 in the morning, room service found her under the bed, wrapped in a blanket, shoved against the wall with life vests up against her. So whoever it was must have been a mental case and thought that was going to be enough to just make her disappear or something. But yeah, so they're saying possibly the stepbrother. Kind of crap is that, huh? Oh. That dome is sweet. It is. It's horrible. Is it me or is that boat just doing the same thing over and over? Didn't we just see that boat? Oops, that's something different. I swear we just saw this. Oh, there's that Coast Guard boat. What if it's like an ore ship or something? Hey, look. Someone's searching for dinner. Those things have to eat a lot. Oh, let's try, let's see what's going on at the old elbow room. Let's see. Oh, let's pick up a couple of them. That one's boring. All right. There we go. Boy, that girl's feeling good. Look at her go. Way to go. The band's not even playing. She's just doing her own thing. I guess it's a DJ, but it must. You go, girls. There's cameras in the hallways everywhere on a ship, plus housekeeping cleans on a daily basis unless you have a sign to tell your room steward not to clean. Spider senses going off here. Yeah, they're reviewing all the cameras. They said they're finding, they found where she is on the camera, and their systems will track everywhere she goes. So they're like going through that whole stuff. I would like to go to Elbow Room once. Just once. I would like to go there. That'd be cool. They can do that. All right, you go have fun. I'll be on for a little bit longer, just goofing around. Trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. But they are going to town. What do you think the song is that they're playing? Heck yeah, Dell, let's do it. Be some traveling people. You can hear Taya now in the future. Dad, where are you going to be this weekend? I don't know. California. London. That reminds me, I got to update my passport pretty soon. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I got 4 more years. I think it's 10 years. Milk does the body good. Made me big and strong. Thanks for coming on in. I see there's more people coming in to check it out. Welcome to the show. We're just going over some video feeds. If anybody would like to try to jump on here and do a camera thing, I think I could figure it out. Might take me a minute or two, but might be able to figure something out and get somebody in here. That is, I don't know, something else. Normally the front's not nearly as busy as the back. It seems like outside is a little busier right now, but oh, the beach cam? Maybe. A brawl erupts. Oh, hey, let's check this one out. How do we get to it? Oops. So a fight breaks out. Let's check this out and see what happens. A huge brawl erupts at Elbow Room when a patron resists security attempts to eject him. Here comes the staff. Oh. Is it the Philp guy? He's like, what are you touching me for? Oh, dang. The other guy came in. I wouldn't want to screw with those security guards. Oh, look at that. Look at that dude's arms, dude. Holy crap. That dude's buff. The other dude's sitting on the bench, just like, I'm trying to get the hell out of here. That guy's looking at the staff like, I don't even know what the hell's going on at the moment. Oh, the dude's on the ground. That's why. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Now, isn't that guy, he's a staff member, I think. Isn't he? Oh. Dude, I hope they switch cameras. That's one way to turn the fun down at a place. I have never seen Elbow Room staff, like security staff, ever. They just like blend in. But that dude is pissed. Right? Get him, boys. I don't know where he went. Oh, there. Nope. Is that the dude with the hat over there? No, I am. That dude, I don't know. I wonder if he works there too. He's going behind the counter. I think he works there too. Huh. That was nuts though. Like, out of nowhere. Look, you don't see him. Oh, there's one by the door. There's one by the door. Then you have this dude here who's being a jerk. This dude's already coming through the crowd. That's 2. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He's like hugging this staff member like, hey, it's okay, it's okay. That guy's like, yep, you're good. But see, I don't know what this dude's doing. What is that dude even doing? He's like trying to talk to them to leave him alone or something. Look at it. It's like, hey, bro, take your girlfriend home. Oh, see that dude right there. What happened there? Because he was just sitting there. I thought, oh, he's got his arm around this dude. He's just sitting there. This dude pushes him. He gets all pissed off about that. And he's like, what's going on? Because he can't read the back of his shirt that says staff. He thinks they're going at it, but now he's trying to pull this guy off of him. Holy crap, man. So now he's going to grab him by the neck. I would not want to mess with that dude. I'm telling you, they're lucky they didn't sock him in the head. I would have expected a knockout right there. That's crazy. So, Lynn, where have you traveled before? What's your furthest place you've ever traveled? Just out of curiosity. Where, any of you, what's the furthest place you've ever been? The big sailor dude on the beach. That's funny. Oh, was there another brawl? Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Boy, they come in there real quick. Dang, man. These guys don't fuck around. That is nuts. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Instantly. Watch how fast these staff come out. Let's see. That dude over there in the corner is mad at that little dude there. He just took a swing. That dude's swinging. Round the corner they come from every angle. Look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Staff. And police. And short little Eminem dude is getting literally thrown out of the bar. They can go out there and fight in the street. Guess who's back in the streets? That's a long ways away. I looked at traveling to Vietnam just to check it out and see what it was like. There's some. I mean, it's really, really inexpensive to go there and just sightsee, see everything there is out there. I thought that'd be kind of neat. Like, Philippines was really cheap. Like, really cheap. It was like $6 American almost. I think it was like 300 pesos for a room for a night. And that's like $6 American. So, like, cruise the Caribbean, Scandinavia, Alaska, visited London, Paris, Thailand. Dang! That's awesome. Dang. Did you go to Alaska like when they had the dark out period or the all light period? Thailand sounded fun. There's like a lot of cool things to see in Thailand. I wonder if they have anything like well, Well, that sucked. All right. Let's try this. Hey, it's daytime there. People riding on the back of the trucks. That's what we used to do here, you know? We used to just ride on the back of the trucks. Their vans look really cool, too. That looks like the van that would transport us in Philippines. They're almost everything there is diesel. Yeah. Not nightlife yet. Oh, I've seen that Sin Bar in videos before. This is where yeah, that area gets super busy at nighttime. It's probably daytime in Bangkok. Nope. It's nighttime. I forgot about the fall foliage in New England and Canada. Nice. It's amazing to me in other countries the amount of people that ride motorcycles and mopeds. It's crazy because here it's motorcycles. You know, I have a Harley, so it's like you have you don't normally catch women riding Harleys unless they're kind of, you know, bigger, rugged women or something. They'll generally ride Harleys or old ladies with bikers, you know, kind of thing. But you don't normally see women ride motorcycles here. But they're riding them everywhere. It's just a way to get around. It's just, you know, it's just, of these other countries, it's just easier to ride a bike or a moped or motorcycle or, I just saw one. I can't think of it. The little 3-wheeled buggy that you sit on and somebody drives you around. I can't think of the name of that thing right now. You want a cruiser? I have a, what is it? 2008 Electric Glide Ultra Classic. That's what I have. And I got rid of my 2000, I think it was 2008 Goldwing. And ended up getting this. I kind of want to go back to a Goldwing. I know I'm not going to win points on the Harley side of that, but I don't know. Maybe a newer Harley or something. I don't know. I almost had more fun on my Goldwing. Less maintenance. I like less maintenance. Doris Robert and her family stayed at the hotel where we were before our cruise, and they were on the same ship with us. In fact, her stateroom was on the same floor as us. Oh, that's cool. That is really neat. Her grandchildren hang out with my nephew. That's so cool. Sometimes it's like you think about celebrities, and I don't know, it's kind of neat. They're just people like anybody else, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of cool thinking about hanging out with a celebrity, but at the same time, I like to look at it the other way as being, you know, they're just people. They're just people that have a job to do, and they did a job, and now everybody knows who they are. Years ago, 5 years ago or so, I had a lot of people that knew who I was on this channel, and other channels that I was on, and I was doing different things with different channels and people, and really get my name out there. And I had a lot of people who knew who I was, and actually it was kind of cool. You know, they're like, hey, I want to hang out with Wolfman. So we'd travel around and go see people, and it was kind of neat to have that kind of feeling, but at the same time, it made you really think, and it's such a smaller scale than everybody. I mean, I was nobody, but it was just kind of neat to think about how actual celebrities feel, you know. Like, they go to dinners and they get bombarded with cameras and get bombarded with people, and they just want to go out and do something and live their life, you know. I think if I saw somebody super famous, I'd probably, you know, wave, say hi. There'd be lots of stuff I'd want to say, but at the same time, it's like, "Aw, Dell, I'm here, girl, I'm here." But at the same time, like, if I had, you know, if I met, growing up, oh man, I had so many celebrity crushes, or just celebrity people I wanted to hang out with. For example, DJ Tanner is a huge one, and that was the one that was, you know, growing up. She's only, I think, a couple years older than me, Candace Cameron, and you know, when she first got on Facebook, I was actually became friends with her on Facebook, and I talked to her a little bit. Gosh, the hair in my nose. I talked to her a little bit about how it was for me growing up, and how I was thinking of Hollywood and TV and all this kind of stuff, and then, you know, the realization of finding out it was all fake, pretty much. And she talked with me back and forth very briefly, but about that, and she was like, you know, it's kind of cool to hear that, and so it was kind of cool. Like, for a split second, I got to talk to her, but you know, she'd probably never remember, but I did. You know. Oh, that's no good, Lynn. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know. That's probably pretty normal with some rich people, though. Is, you know, depending on their status, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of rock stars and stuff that way too. You know, they'll trash their rooms and do a bunch of stupid stuff. Oh, okay. Everybody loves Raymond Starr. Okay, that's where I've heard the name before. I would think she would be nice, but then again, it's a character. You know, it's a character. She plays the lovable mom, the lovable grandma, or she did anyway. She passed away in 16. But yeah, I don't know. You would have thought she would have been cool anyway. All right, Del, so we got to come up with a time we can hang out. I was really hoping my trip would have happened December. I don't think it's going to happen. Haven't quite saved enough. But I was hoping to take the kids to Florida. But I told them if I don't take them to Florida in December, that I will save, and we will definitely go next December. So I want to have about 10K to go down there with and do stuff. And if I go down this December, I'll have about 5K, and I'd like to have 10K. So we might just save it for next year, and just find somewhere else to go. I got 2 weeks off for Christmas time, so I'm not sure where I'm going to go. I haven't really met a lot of singers. I've seen a lot of singers. Been to a lot of concerts. Haven't really. I met Jamie Grace once. I don't know if you're into Christian music, but I met Jamie Grace once. In fact, I think it's not in here. I have her CD that's signed somewhere, and I got a video of her signing my CD. Oh my gosh, I acted like a giddy little schoolgirl. It was crazy. I loved her voice, and I love the way you love me. Oh, that's a good song. But man, yeah, I was like a giddy little schoolgirl after her concert. It was a huge concert with a bunch of artists and stuff, but she was one of them, and I stood in line to get a signature on one of her CDs, and I was a giddy little schoolgirl. I almost ran over me. I was almost ran over on a cruise ship by an actor who played Ensign Harry Kim when he was running towards the elevator. It was on a formal night. Huh. Boy, that'd be cool. Not to get ran over, but just running into celebrities, be like, "Oh, excuse me." Florida beaches, I don't know. I've never been to Florida. Never been to Florida. And my daughter wants to go to Florida. It's been on her bucket list now. Goodness. I think she started living with me full time in 2019. And it might have been just before that or just after that. She said she wanted to go to Florida, and it's been on her list. And I'm by golly going to get her down to Florida one of these days. Okay. Hold on. Why is my screen off? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Oops. What the hell just happened there? This dude. If my mouse would work. That dude right there. Well, that's no good. That's one thing I like about up here. We don't really get that. We rarely ever get tornadoes. Rarely ever have super bad windstorms. It snows. That sucks. But not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. But yes, got to meet up, Dell. Do something fun. Florida is fun. Went there for a weekend back in 2020. It was fun. I stayed at the beach. Nice. There is a place in Pensacola. I think that's on the west side. Pensacola. I don't know. I think they want to go further down, especially if we go in the wintertime. I think Pensacola was over here, right? Yeah, Pensacola. So there's a town here in Pensacola that has some good B&Bs, or what do you call it, Airbnbs or hotels or whatever. I keep knocking these things out of my ear. I really don't like these things. These are annoying. But the place I was looking at getting, I can get a house over here in Kissimmee. Let's see, Orlando. So Kissimmee is right down here somewhere. Was in this area. Of course, now I can't find it. Legoland, Barstow. Somewhere over here is a place called Kissimmee. That's crazy. I thought it was way more popular than it is. It should be on here. Oh, there it is. Kissimmee. Yeah, so it's $1,500 for, it's like a 5-bedroom. Some of them you can find that have game rooms, or their garage has been turned into a game room, so they got a pool table and a bunch of arcades, a pool that's all closed in, so you don't got to worry about getting eaten by gators or something. $1,500 for like 7 days, and that I thought would be a deal. So I was going to take the kids to Disneyland, but come to find out, they said that, you know, they're not really Disney kids, which is, I never really had them in anything Disney, so they're not really Disney kids. But they do want to go to Universal, and that's down there. Universal or, you know, Legoland especially. I think they'd love that. My daughter just loves Legos. She will put those things together all day long, any day, all day. If she could get unlimited gifts, she would choose Legos. 15 years old, she would choose Legos. She loves her Legos. And then I thought about going down to the Everglades down here and checking that out, because there's some really cool places in the Everglades. Key West has got some good bars, but that'd be more for an adult trip, I think. There's a bar here at Key West that has a camera also that's on every now and then. I think we watched that the other day. I'm not sure really about driving that far over to Key West, because that's a lot of bridges. I don't know. I'm just not sure. The thought of driving endlessly on a bridge, but I guess it's an experience, right? Like, imagine right here, 7-mile bridge. Could you even see the next island? You know what I mean? If you're on this one here, you can't turn around. I'd imagine you can't turn around. Like, oh. Well, that's weird. So you have like 2 bridges. The Overseas Heritage Trail. Hey Clyde, I think they're missing something here. I'm guessing they don't use that part of the road. That's crazy. Why is that even there then? Why would they have a bridge that didn't do nothing? Or is that like an old bridge maybe that fell down, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they finished the job, did they? It's like a kind of a road. I mean, I could see here you have, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you literally build a road that you couldn't get on? There's another gap. It looks like it was a road. Like there's, looks like dotted lines. Looks like a dotted line. So maybe that was a highway. It looks like there's dashes on it. They're in different, almost looks like Morse code. You have Fred the tree. Let's see what Fred the tree is all about. I'm guessing you can't get on there. There's power lines. Cars over there. Maybe maybe it's just an old bridge. Like it looks like the road's collapsing. I bet you it was a road. Look at that. It probably was a road and now it's just falling apart. Huh. Fred needed his own road to make a new one for everyone else, right? That was probably the old road then. And then that, I don't know. This one almost looks safer than that one, minus the platform not being, I don't know. Like, obviously that's not holding up. I don't know. That's crazy. That's probably what it was. It was an old road. I need to download Google Earth again. You guys ever look on Google Earth and see if you can find old cars and stuff in the water? I've done that every now and then. It's kind of neat. Anyways, I'm probably boring the shit out of you guys. That ship was there earlier. Can I go back? See, there's a ship there. That's a different ship. That one left. And then that's a... Nope, that's the same ship. Okay. Margaritaville of the Sea. It looks like that's when they were pushing it in. Yeah, sure enough, it's getting ready to dock. That's cool. Margaritaville at the Sea. So if you look up here in the cockpit, there is a person standing there controlling it. I've watched videos on how they do this. And the floor is glass, and they can see straight down. As they're controlling the side jets, which you can see. You can't see because my big head's in the way. But there's side jets over there spewing water out, and that's how it's moving it sideways. The jet propulsion. Isn't that crazy? Check out there's some videos of this girl. I can't think of her name right now, but there's some videos on YouTube about a female captain of a cruise ship, and she talks about how she gets up over on the side there in that little glass floor area and controls the boat to either get it to dock or away from the dock to leave. It's pretty impressive. That is not the ship, though, that the other people were on, because that was a 13 deck, I think. This looks like, if you count this floor here with the ports, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm guessing the 10th floor, or 10 or 11. So the other one is like 3 or 4 more floors higher than that one. Yeah, that is crazy. That thing cruises. Alright, how do they get the ropes up? Well, they already got them over. Huh. Well, good gravy, man. Okay, they drop the boat. They drop the rope down. The little boat comes over, grabs the rope, brings it to the other dude. Okay. Well, that's cool. I've never seen that done before. You can see the people up in the cockpit up there moving around. I want to take the boys to a place at the Gulf of Mexico in the summer. My best friend lives there with her fishing guide boyfriend, and I miss her and want to do. And so do the boys. Aww. There you go. See, you already have a vacation planned. That's awesome. The ship can just push itself sideways. Well, that'll work. I have a cheap-ass beater right now. Well, besides my Jeep and my big truck. But I can't drive my big truck in the wintertime. And, yeah. So if we go to Florida, we're going to take the beater car and see if it makes it. And if not, we're going to fly back. But I can feel you. That's awesome. Oh, what is going on here? San Diego Harbor. Looks like a couple helicopters up there. No. Don't zoom in on the building. I want to see the helicopters. Come on, you fartheads. There's only 15 people watching. Humor me. Oh, members only mode. I can't talk. Dang it. That's a bummer. I'm disappointed in you guys. Just for that. I'm going to close that one. A rickshaw. That's the word I was looking for. I think it's a rickshaw. Ripshaw? Rickshaw. Like Rick, like my name? Rickshaw? I can't think of it. The little buggy, it holds like 2 or 3 people and luggage. That thing there where the little people can sit in. Aren't those rickshaws? Mechanical helicopters. I was going to say, I was going to turn that around. I'll be a good boy. I've been on one in the Philippines. It's crazy, but it's cool. And when I tell you what, when you're riding on one of those things, you don't even think about the dude pedaling. You don't at all. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, man. Like, he's pedaling his ass off for 200 pesos. You know, he's going to take me on a 45-minute bike ride for 200 pesos. Nope. It doesn't even dawn on you. There's so much going on. Yeah, you knew where I was going with that, didn't you? My bad. I hate these headphones. Keep falling out of my ear. I don't even know why I got them on. I don't hear anything. It's 9:30. Let's see. No, we don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. No. That dude. Let's find out what happens to him. This almost looks like the one from yesterday, doesn't it? It is the one from yesterday. Or Tuk Tuk. Yes, I believe so. You have the one with the motors and the one without motors that they pedal. This is the same one we watched yesterday. It's just further back. I think it was yesterday. Toaster. Yeah, I think it was the toaster, wasn't it? Oh, where'd it go? No, that wasn't the toaster. I wonder what's going... Was somebody just walking across the road? I wonder what's going through their mind when they are just running around town at full speed like maniacs in the helicopter shining their light directly down on you. Like, what's... I mean, if they're... It was the same chase, yep. It was. I think my YouTube might be a little bit further behind than I am. Right now we're watching a stolen vehicle pursuit from Los Angeles about a month ago. Let's see how far they get away. Dude's on the highway on California 110, passing exit 26A in Sacramento. I think I've been there. Pasadena, Lincoln Heights. I think I've been that way. Right, you know that the helicopter will keep track. Yep, unless it's that one where the lady went on a 2-hour chase and made it into Mexico. What? No way. Made it to Mexico. I remember one was heading down that way and she had a dog in her car. Ended up pulling over. But you guys remember the little silver car that had a dog in it? I mean, there's not a whole bunch of them with dogs. Or how about, you guys ever watch Smoke and Scan? Like Damon? He, one of the first few times I've watched him, it was this RV, and this lady stole an RV. She had dogs in it. One of the dogs jumped out a few weeks ago in Cali. A lady took her mom's car, and then they were chasing her, and she made it through the border security and made it across. No way, that is freaking cool. I mean, not cool, but cool. You can tell the helicopter's light's a little light. He's a little farther away now. Those cops are on his tail. You can run, but you can't hide. Wrong button. Oh. Gonna bail. Gonna bail. What? What? Oh, oh. He almost got his head knocked off by the car. You see that? Oh, did he? I think he did. They're shaking their head no. I'm thinking that was probably not a good thing.
The brakes. Oh, slamming on the brakes, trying to get out.
Whoa,
Get out
whoa,
on the
whoa,
wow. Oh, my God.
Oh, he did. No, because that would put him way up there. Oh.
Being pursued, get out of their car and actually get hit by another speeding car. I mean, it was just the other
Almost
side of the freeway.
instantaneous,
We know
Suze.
the 110 freeway one, as Desmond was just talking about, is
That's nuts. Holy crap. Thank God she couldn't see it, but you knew he was there or was there. Holy crap, man. Where is he? Oh, there he
All
is.
right, well, that's him up there. We don't want to show it. He's around. They're going to check on him.
Wow. So crazy. I was not expecting that. Good thing it's towards the end of the night. What's this? This says live. This can't be
They're going
live.
to have to get these two
Previously
off of
recorded.
the road. Again, crisscross.
Yeah, previously recorded. What? Oh, I think I remember watching that one too. I think I like police chase. I think I like chases because I really think I've seen that one when it was happening. Yes, because they bailed. I think there was a third one, wasn't there? But yeah, I seen this one when it happened. Not fun to pick up those pieces. I know, right? Oh, you know firsthand, don't you? Yep, I picked some up like that. Ugh. No bueno. Hey, somebody's grill on the deck up there. It's not a good place to put that. Oh. He's just some dude just standing out there on his deck. Doesn't even know what's going on. Dang. Yeah, I watched this one a while back. Did they have a third one? I think there was a third one, wasn't there? Dang. That is nuts.
Crash into several parked cars there on Camarillo Street, and a dramatic crash ending to this, what was a pursuit, just turning into a dangerous joyride. Clearly feeling the pressure. They had the LAPD helicopter overhead, but there was nobody chasing them. There was nobody behind these two. He just lost control, struck a couple of parked cars, flipped the vehicle over, and both of them managed to get out of the car apparently unscathed.
That is crazy. That is totally crazy. Magic Kingdom has a live stream. Huh. Yeah, that's that one. Is this the same one? Oh, goodness. Come on. Dagnabbit, it moved. Dang it. This is a different one, I think. Or is that the same one? Oh, that's a different one. Yeah. Oops. I pushed my foot on tapped my foot off the floor and the dog's barking now. Oh man. I've seen a couple rough chases too. Have you ever watched them where the car did something horribly bad and then all of a sudden the dude is just hanging there? Looks like he's passed out. I seen one of those in particular, and of course, right after that, any replays were blurred because the guy didn't make it. But that was crazy to just watch the chase, and all of a sudden the car spins around, flips around, and the dude's just kind of like sitting there with his head up against the door, and I was like, holy crap. Dude didn't make it.
You know, even in tracking mode, you saw that wrong way driving, very close to pedestrians and other vehicles. Like you said, Juan, very congested area here in the heart of Koreatown. You know, it's one of the densest areas in all of LA County. So, of course, you know, you're going to have a ton of cars out here. And Thursday,
Koreatown,
one of the busiest traffic days of the week, if not the busiest. So it just all kind of compounds into a pretty bad situation all the way around for LAPD.
Well, at least he stopped for the light, right? So what kind of car is that? Looks like a Ford Fusion?
Yeah, U-turn.
I totally got to buy me a box.
Yeah. Yeah. Now headed back eastbound. Oh. We haven't been able to see because we're dealing with, you know, it just seems like almost, we kind of joke about the pursuit tint, but, and by the way, you can see a little bit of damage to this vehicle as well, but it's kind of, it just almost seems like everyone in Los Angeles has tinted windows these days, or certainly the vast majority of people. I almost can't remember the last time we had a pursuit where someone didn't have tinted windows, so it's been very difficult to see inside. Now you see LAPD's helicopter there. I think they may have a visual of the suspect again. We heard them talking up here like they had lost eyes from the air for a minute, but you also see how you've not seen any LAPD vehicles in the immediate vicinity of this person. And I mean, you know, LAPD, they fly pretty low when they're on these pursuits. This person doesn't have a sunroof, so I mean, they might have trouble seeing the helicopter, but I wonder if maybe they can hear them, you know, and then that might be kind of agitating them or panicking them. Well, here's a unit right up ahead, but they might just be out on patrol.
Watch the bus.
I mean, they are calling this out on the radios, kind of keeping everyone aware of what's going on, but yeah, and you know, we got some tall buildings here. Let's see if we can get around this and try to keep the vehicle. Yeah, okay, so on to Irolo Street from 7th, but yeah, still in Koreatown. You know how, you know, narrow these streets can be, and coming up to kind of a weird intersection here. Well, yeah, there he goes. Okay, up around Wilshire. This is the second time we've heard of him up around Wilshire Boulevard as well. But you know, this is it's getting pretty difficult to keep tabs on this vehicle, especially when there's nobody behind him. Oh man, can we get around this vehicle, this building? I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Rampart. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So just briefly here, it is now -17 in Christmastown. -17. Just want to say that. Okay.
A lot of pedestrians out here now, just kind of creeping through, going through that red light here as well. Wilshire Boulevard, one of the most congested streets in all of LA at any time.
They see me rolling.
Stop. You would think maybe this would be a good opportunity for LAPD to try something or catch up, but it's just not clear what their strategy is and just how interested they are anymore in this stolen vehicle. And by the way, I mean, you can, yeah, And I mean, we do have some rain falling here. I mean, you can actually maybe even see it in the shot a little bit. Apparently, they got back in the car, which is kind of incredulous because, well, or now someone telling me that they might be back in the vehicle to the left. Well, okay.
Did they get
now,
out?
Is this? You know, we're having trouble kind of keeping up with this vehicle as well. No, I think that's a Toyota. No, that's a Toyota. Yeah.
You hear the frustration? There it is. That's a nice looking car, though. Not a bad looking car. Dang, the Elgato is $226. That one's not at all what I need. I just need a programmable. That's what I need. Yep, the airship found him. Sure did. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. On the road again. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. What are these people thinking when they do this? You know? What are they thinking? Oh, the front of that car is jankered. Look at that. I like the police chases that, you know, they're running around for a good couple hours, and then the dude stops at a gas station, fills the car up, and keeps going. Amazing. There's been a couple of those this year. Like something straight out of like GTA or something, you know. Oh, get low on gas. Better stop by the gas station, fill up, continue this chase. That was a nice car. Oh, cutting them off, making that left turn, Clyde. $42, $45, $47. It's like a 35-mile-an-hour spot right there. Oh, one of the cops caught up to him finally.
All right, we can come back.
Oh, now he sees him and he's gone. He's pushing that thing to the limit. Saw one with 2 motorcycle riders running, and then at the end was like 30 motorcycle. Yes, I saw that one too. That was crazy, and they got away. They got away. I remember, yep.
You can turn it back to fan if you're cold.
Well, thank you. I like my fan on.
But there's no helicopter right now, right?
Not the one we're in. We're not in one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it on Olympic.
Yeah. Yep. We're not in helicopter. We're no helicopters here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Oh, man. That cop is like, let's do this. Why didn't he just stay in the left lane?
Hello, one Waymo.
Oh. he kept going for a while. I mean, like, we can jump ahead 30 minutes. Like, he's still just going. I think he done lost the cop, though. We're about done for the night just because it's getting late. But we are coming up towards the end of this one. He's hitting traffic. He's going for it. Going for it. Oh. Little Mr. Impatient. Well, trying to sneak his way out there. Oh, man. Should have headbutted him. I mean, he's going to dent his car anyway. See? He's going to come up there and pit him, screw up his fender. He could have just socked right in the front of him. Oh. Traffic. A getaway driver's enemy. You are not wrong. He is on a... Oh, no, not a one-lane road. Oh, pedal down. In the turn lane. 60 mile an hour in the turn lane. Imagine if he would have hit that van right there. That thing was hauling. I wonder what it's... I mean, I don't wish it on anybody, but I wonder what it's like to be driving down the road in the city and then just out of the blue some cars like barreling at you, you know? Like, that's got to be an adrenaline.
Yep.
He's going to stop for the light. How sweet. Chef's Toys. I wonder if that's like a place to get spatulas. I need a new spatula. My spatula's getting bad. I need to see more police chase with the grapple. Yes. Yes. That grapple is freaking awesome. Did you see the one recently where they ripped off the back axle of the car? Did you see that? That was pretty sweet. I think if it was to hit me, I'd rather not see it coming so I don't brace it. Yeah, that's true. Like they say, sadly, drunk drivers have a better odds at surviving a head-on than a not drunk driver. Just because they're all relaxed.
Thank you. Okay. I think it's LAPD. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh boy.
You know, I think I've seen this one too.
That person.
This is the one where you hit the wall. This is just recently too. I think we all seen this one. Oh. I'll show you a grapple video here in a second.
Oh.
There's a couple good ones. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh man, he is hauling. Was this the one where the pedestrian got in the way? See that guy, the white car there? Is that a pedestrian? It is.
What happened there? Oh, I don't even know what happened.
Because the pedestrian jumps out and runs after him.
This is the end of it. So, look at this guy now. Here he comes. He's chasing him. We've got just a private citizen who is chasing this guy, chasing both of them into this alley off of Hesperia and Heartland.
I loved
really
that.
Crazy. And,
Oh, nice pool.
well, yeah, maybe that was I think that was the passenger, but this is the driver here. Oh, almost just got hit there, but okay, that is it, finally. All right, LAPD, yeah, not wasting any time, finally. Oh, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we all seen that one. It took me a minute before I realized it, but we seen that one. How about this?
A high-speed pursuit filled with drama. The yellow sports car up ahead won't stop. Then something happens you might expect in a Spider-Man movie. A high-tech device is being deployed to bring the high-speed chase to a screeching halt. It's like a netting from a giant spider web. Look how it's activated under the rear tire. It wraps around the tire of the fleeing vehicle and stops all forward motion. And get this, the device, which is being introduced by police departments everywhere, was invented by a roofer with zero law enforcement experience. Leonard.
That is badass. That is badass. I love that. Then there's this video that we've all seen. How would you like to be that guy, you know? How would you like to be that guy? It's like, oh, we got this, man. We got this. Just back up. Yeah. Oh, Michigan, too. That's a Michigan State Police car. That is here, or I think it's over by Detroit. That is Michigan. Yep, Michigan Highway. Sadly, we have stupid drivers here in Michigan. I think that is freaking hilarious. Your car is done, sir. I would have liked to see him keep going like that, though, like just dragging ass. I would have loved that. Just his car just keeps going. Oh, shoot. Oh, what do we got here?
Taking off 101 southbound. Can you make sure how much where that we are not hit?
I'm not sure how much voice I can play, so I don't know. If I get a copyright strike, I guess we'll find out.
Just breathe. Nope.
You think it's fair use, right? Commentating. Oh, man. I'm not sure what's funnier, all right? The dude in the car that's getting ready to get his ass handed to him, or the donut on the dashboard with the coffee? I mean, look at the donut and the coffee on the dashboard. That's the cop you want to be your friend right there, because he's got a sense of humor. I love it. Yeah, you'd think it'd be fair use. I don't know. I guess I think as long as I don't play all of the voice at one time or something. I know you're not supposed to play things in their entirety without like discussing the video or something, or.
We will be going southbound I-5.
That is hilarious. The freaking donut on the dashboard. I love that. And the coffee cup looks like it's smiling. Oh, I thought that was the cop doing that. I thought he was going, woo, woo, woo. Oh, did he go off?
Yes, killer. You see it? Yes, he made another right.
Ooh, those tires are squealing. I'd love that kind of job when it came to that. I'm the kind of driver that knows the car. Hey, the camera moved, or it's a different car. Oh, it's a different car. I don't see the donut in the reflection. But I'm the kind of driver that knows the car, so it's not like I'm just driving it and it does what it does. Like, I can feel the car, I know what the car can do, and I think we're getting ready.
Good grapple, felony stop. Good grapple. South at 93rd, we'll be on film stuff.
Oh, you gonna run for it?
Just keep a long angle on this.
That thing's freaking cool, though.
Yeah. Do you guys want to go up on this side or that side? Yeah, let's.
So you got to drive one then, right? Like, did you guys take turns driving the ambulance, or was you like designated drive, or sometimes you were in the back? How does that work for ambulance drivers? Like, take turns, rookies got to drive, or like, kind of curious on that. But that grappling hook.
We have another? All right, moving up.
That is a badass setup.
Visually clear from here. I'm going to move in. Yep. Driver's side clear. Passenger. Yeah, hit trunk.
I'll watch there be one in the trunk. That'd be
good.
That would have been bad. It's like, sorry, boys, we got one in the trunk today. You guys ever see this one?
No, they don't. OHP is going to take over this pursuit.
That is a beautiful truck. Oh, don't dent the truck. You just screwed the bed up, man. Oh. Man, he just lost all of his goods.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Just like a Chevy. Take a beating and keep on going. I think it's a Chevy. Is this back tire stuck?
Yeah, Kevin, sorry.
Oh, no, it's turning.
Yeah, he's westbound. I believe there may be two people in the truck now. It's incredible video. This car rolled all the way over.
Took turns and varies on the nature of call. I had some partners that only wanted to drive, and I do
We've
patient
got
care.
4 patrol cars, 2 more coming up.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully they can
Chevy.
put
Look
an
at
end
that.
to this right here. This is a great time to put an end to it.
That was a nice truck, though.
Yeah, we're slow rolling east, westbound on
They
I-40.
see me rolling.
They have
hay.
I-40 shut down at Air Depot right now, so they're slow rolling. Air 1 is almost here.
Oklahoma.
So, as I said, I'm listening to 4 or 5 different radios at this time, but that was incredible video. I've never seen that before, where they rolled a car
Is
like
this
that
Oklahoma?
and it ended up on all 4 wheels and is still rolling down I-40 westbound.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yep. Look at you. Look at you, Dell. Oh, so you probably heard about that one a couple years ago when it happened, huh?
Air 1 is now.
Nice.
Air 1, I got you inside. We're at 2,000.
I remember seeing this a couple years ago. I was like, you got to be kidding me. That truck just flipped right over and kept going. There is a passenger. Frank, let me out.
Yeah, I thought I heard them saying that somebody had their hands up in that vehicle. Now I don't really
Taking the
see that,
seatbelt
but you
off.
can see the damage caused to this truck, and when it rolled over the center barrier about a mile
Well, that
down
pipe
the
almost
road,
went through his
it
head.
ended up on all four wheels and is now slow rolling down I-40. As you can see, Air 1 flying through the shot right there.
That one dude couldn't get out if he wanted to.
They're about to put, they're gonna
Yeah,
force
one
them
of the medics that went to check on them out called me to rub it in that they had better chase than my last one at that point. Aww. That's a bummer. Why is he going so slow? Come on, man. You're like bumming me out. Put your foot down. You got 7 more cylinders. Keep going. That's still crazy looking. I thought it'd be cool to take a truck like that got all screwed up and just cut the roof off of it and just drive around with a helmet on. Just roof, door pillars, just take it all off. They got full frames on them. What? He's telling them to come up there? Hey, man, come up. My brake's stuck.
I don't know. Yeah, guys, can you hear me? Yeah, Kevin.
That'd be crazy if his accelerator was literally stuck.
He's see the guy waving out the window. The problem they're having is this truck is a four-wheel drive. It's jacked up. They cannot see in it. They're pulling up beside it, so this guy's waving them. I don't know what he's doing. Somebody might be hurt in there. I don't know. But as you can see, he's pulling over.
I don't think he can stop.
Okay. Yeah, this would be a felony.
I mean, kudos to them for, getting it to be over with. I'm sad about the truck with the racing stripes. Oh, damn, there's a chick in there. She took the flip. Oh, man. Oh. Well, I don't know, man. At least she had her seatbelt on. You could see where she took her seatbelt off. All right, I want to see that one more time. Hold on. It's not all of it. I just want to see the good part.
No, they don't. OHP is going to take over this pursuit.
She had to have been shitting her pants right there. See, that pipe almost went right through her head. Oh, man. Crazy.
80 on a side street.
What? Oh, no way.
Slammed into those vehicles at that intersection. Joining us on the phone now is from the CHP is Officer Alex Parada. Can you hear us okay?
I think it's funny when they get the semi-trucks and the big trucks and then the tire falls off and it starts creating sparks and the thing catches on fire. And it's like, dude, do you really think you're going to go that far? Like, I don't understand people with these police chases. It's, oh, whoa, 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 Billy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that Forerunner. Oh, man. Whoa. I think if they do these things, they need to at least zoom up on the door so the company can get free advertisement. Oh, boom. Yeah, your Sunday drive just got a little rough. Oh, he is all over the place. He's trying to get down to Chick-fil-A before they close. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's just pull in here to the paint center and get some touch-up. Dude, how in the... Watch him walk into the store. Like, yeah, I need a gallon of... Hey, look, he's walking at like 7 miles an hour. Just nonchalantly. Just tore up the town. And he's like, yeah, I gotta get over here. Lunch is around the corner. Wow. The nerve of some people. And you were right, Lynn. The coffee didn't spill earlier. This is nuts. They finally caught him, though. Dang. Yeah, I love me a good police chase. Do you guys remember the Dodge Charger, like Hellcat, that was doing frickin' 100 and some odd godly mile an hour? And, face full of ass in the cop's face. That's right. Way to go. Yeah, of course he's down. Look at that. He's crawling on the ground. He's like, that dude, you guys just railed me. Poor cop. Watch this. Oh. Right there. Bam! Oh, that poor guy. They have enough dudes on him already, and everybody's still rushing. Like, forgetting the dude crawling away. Hey, man, you okay? Okay. No, I got a concussion. Just go help the other guys.
That officer on the sidewalk looks like he's injured.
He slammed him on the sidewalk. I hope he didn't hit his head. Because he basically pulled him down, but the guy was on top of the officer.
Probably knocked the wind out of him. Hope he didn't hit his head.
That's what the lady just said.
Hey, Rick, I'm getting exhaust. Rick, I'm getting exhaust. Look at the picture. I'm getting exhaust. You need to do a pedal turn. Sorry about the picture there.
No, it's okay. This has been so intense and...
Okay, I want to know who owns that van right there, because that's a hell of a shaggin' wagon, man. Hook me up. 7 months ago, that thing's still sitting on the corner, I bet you. Call me, Wolfman. Yeah. His head did hit the sidewalk. That's nuts. Bam.
There's a lot of mayhem after this.
Hey, don't scratch that van. I want it.
So you wonder if, if this is anger or drugs,
I bet you that thing's still got the shag carpet in it.
Amped up on some type of drug.
I'm getting exhaust again.
Well, he can shut the exhaust off, but you might not get a good picture for very long. Dang. Right? Free candy on the side. Right? That'd be kind of cool, though. My daughter would like to do something like that for Halloween. Get a white van like that, put free candy, and then scare the shit out of everybody. That's her kind of humor. Dude, you don't see vans like that anymore. That's what, probably late 70s, early 80s. That's kind of a stubby van. My buddy had one kind of like that years ago. And sure as shit, you open the swing doors on the side, and it was green shag carpet. It had a bar, like a kegerator in there with a keg tap thing. It was a shaggin' wagon, man. That thing was pretty freaking cool for an old van. It's like the love machine, you know? She takes after her dad. Yeah, she does. Like Cheech and Chong. Rawr! Rawr! Oh, shit. Oh, man. Is that cop? Oh, is that the dude on the bench? He's trying to figure out how to walk straight? It is. The cop up on the bench up there.
But then they can't take a chance of him kicking either.
No, well, what they would do is if he was not injured, they would carry him to a squad car and put him in the back seat, hogtied. We've seen that many times in chases where someone's really aggressive with the officers. In this case, though, it sounds like they're calling for 2 rescue ambulances, one for the officer and one for the suspect here. Let's check on that officer.
That
He
is
brought out a
cray-cray.
chair from someone's yard there so he can sit down, but he's definitely struggling with something going on there.
He keeps holding his chest, like his mid area.
Yes.
And that white SUV right there got hit so hard. That person, lucky that it hit the passenger side. And
yeah, you know, the officer looks like he may have broken a rib, cracked a rib.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if he tried to...
That might be where his microphone was. You know, they keep that microphone on their chest. That sucker probably went right into his rib.
Oh.
And that might be the case.
Well, I'm stressed out from that. That was just the pursuit was to the point where...
I hope they're all okay, but I really want to know about that shaggin' wagon. Too soon? I hope not. It's been 7 months. All right. 20 after. Probably should get moving. This guy's going to jail. There's plenty of other chases to look at. But we don't have all the time. Maybe we can do this one tomorrow.
It looks as though it's coming toward an end on Monroe Road there in Winkler Drive. We have Tammy Rose above it in Sky Eye. It looks like they're in some kind of shopping center there, Tammy?
Yeah, we actually picked up the chase near the Gulf Freeway in Monroe, and they actually got off the freeway. We've got our exclusive sky map at the
At least
top
somebody
of your
got
screen.
off.
The suspect not stopping, and it looks like going
No
at a pretty
headlights?
high rate of speed on these surface streets. So again, if you are headed out the door, our exclusive sky map pinpointing
They see me
exactly
rolling. Yeah, burrito.
Gina?
Obviously, I erroneously thought it was coming to an end because I saw them slowing down, Eric, as they went through that strip center. But no, these vehicles are still in pursuit. Of course, there's a new policy in the city of Houston, at least, when it comes to police pursuits. They're trying not to be as aggressive as they used to, depending on what it is the person they're pursuing.
Well, this one won't end for a long time, so maybe we'll do this one tomorrow. I should get out of here, though. So we'll close that all down and say bye to the polar bears. And I don't know, Dell, maybe we can do like a hey, you can see my door now. My daughter uses my camera during the day. Or not my camera, my computer during the day for school. She's got her own, but she likes it in here better. She says it's more comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been fun. A couple of you have been talking. A couple of you have been hanging out in the back. That's cool. Either way, I appreciate it. I I really do. Had 46 views today, which is way better than before, so that's super awesome. I think the police chases might be the way to go, and we'll see. As long as I don't get in trouble for playing them, we'll see. Maybe we'll do some more later. Why does it look like I have a green screen thing going? I don't think I have any green screen set up on these cameras. I have a color key for some reason. Oh, because I did the transparent thing. I can delete that. I don't think that should be doing anything though. There we go. But still, it looks like it's it looks like the chroma key's kicking in, but I don't have any. Maybe it's just all the LEDs or something. So yeah, Lynn, night to you too. Until tomorrow, we can do it again. It turned out pretty good. Starting out early. If you guys got nothing to do, feel free to come hang out with us, with me and myself and y'all. And night, Dell. Y'all have yourself a beautiful evening. Night. Sleep well. Till we meet again. That's a horrible song. Anyways. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to bed. What are you doing? I have no idea. Anyways, toodles.